Hey, it's Sarah Jane with day 2 of the 28-day action and appreciation challenge. I am so glad you're joining me. Today we're really going to talk about that it's not you, it's your story that's actually creating the problems that you don't want in your life. And I wanted to just ask you, have you ever tried to plan to the point of exhaustion and then you wonder why the heck it never works, that you screw it up because you're trying to get it right? Hi, Anjana, nice to see you here. If you're just joining this call, hashtag a love warrior or active appreciation and tag a friend to join us. The more people that are here, the faster we get to actually create some appreciation in the world and stop creating the problems that are holding us all back. So tag a friend and let's get going here on looking at the stories. Cool. Yeah, and hashtag hi Maria, hashtag active appreciation or love warrior, and let's look at where we can stop identifying that we are the story so that we can stop creating problems and actually start appreciating that when we live from our heart there is no problem. So let's just take a look at this, and if you have any questions, comment below, tag a friend. Hi Corleen, nice to see you all jumping in here. So just remember that you are not your story, okay? The story is you identifying that you are the story. So you can't let what wants to come through your heart come through when your mind is saying that you can't. And we keep using our mind instead of our heart. Our heart wants to evolve and grow and expand and give. And our mind wants to destroy us. Our mind wants to destroy it so that it can actually fix its own destruction. I mean, how crazy is that? I mean, do you realize that the reason why your mind keeps coming up with something that's bad is going to happen or something terrible is going to happen and it always goes to the worst case scenario is because it gives your mind something to overcome? And let's face it, we live in a world that rewards problem solvers. So what if in the appreciation challenge today, you can appreciate your mind for being the one that is a brilliant problem solver? Okay? So actually loving the part of you, because your mind is part of you, you just think your mind runs the show and you let it, instead of dropping into the heart and going deep down to look at how can I appreciate and employ my mind to work for me rather than against me, so that it can stop creating all the destruction. Because who would you be without your problems? Hi Kelly, good to see you. Tag a friend, hashtag love warrior, hashtag active appreciation. Let's get this group growing. Let's get more people in here. So think about this for a minute, because you can't not think about pink elephants if I say don't think about pink elephants. But think about this. You are not your past. You are not your past stories. You are not your past experiences. You are nothing but the present state of where you are in your mind right now. And you know that whole cliche saying of that you cannot solve a problem from the mind that you created it? Just today, I want you to invite yourself to go to the place that what if you didn't have to use your mind here? Because the mind is the problem. The mind is the one that wants to keep you safe, wants to control you, wants to keep you small, wants to keep you away from your joy, away from your heart, because that way it gets to do its job really, really, really well. So you think you're stuck in your past every time you identify with a story of why you can't do something or why you can't have what you want. And the mind makes you focus only on the problem. It can't see beyond the problem. So if you're saying, oh, but I'm stuck, or it's not like that for me, my life is different, I'm broke, I hate my job, I'm in debt, you attach the I to the story as if you are that thing and nothing else. So this is where the nervous system comes into play, because it goes into hyperarousal to look at, oh my God, if I let go of the story, who will I be? If your story dies, your nervous system thinks, oh fuck, I'm gonna be killed. So it has to do everything it possibly can to make sure that it sabotages desire to get free. Making sense? Give me some comments, give me some posts. Hi Heather, nice to see you. And that's why we stay. We stay in the job longer than we should, or the relationship that isn't working, or the job that's killing us, or in debt, because we don't have any identity beyond the attachment to that I am in debt, that I can't get out of this. And so we stay. And little by little, we get out of our hearts more and more, and we forget who we are. So the death that I'm inviting you to create, so that you can come up in this time of Beltane energy of a new season, to look at what can I grow from the ashes of the death of burning up my old story. You are not your story. That is your limitation. So you actually can't appreciate, and remember, what you appreciate appreciates. You can't appreciate the depth and breadth of your heart and your soul and your spirit that wants you to thrive. We live in an abundant universe, and yet we're coming from this place of I can't, as we say in South Africa. I can't, but I can't. And I want to invite you to look at appreciation of the mind doing a really, really good job of keeping you small, so that you can actually start to appreciate that if you didn't have to create problems to prove to anybody that you're a great problem solver. And you know what? The identification with the problem, it probably started in your pre-7-year-old, where you actually got love and attention because you had a problem. So whether that is a physical disease, whether that is an emotional attachment, whether that is some kind of handicap or positional heat pad, so a place you've taken a position in your life to not give that thing up, because you are so deeply identified with that thing as you, that you would feel terrified to let it go, because that would equate to I'm not being loved. Maybe you're in a place right now where the problems you're creating are giving you the attention that is that attachment to this is the way that I get love. So nothing greater can ever show up, because you're still in that place of identification of who am I going to be? I will lose myself. I don't know. I won't know who I am. So I want you to make it a game for the next 20, we're on day 2. So for the next 27 days, I want you to make a game of active appreciation of the thing that you don't want to look at. And today that is loving your problems. Loving your problems from a place of the story. So loving the story so that you can give it attention and tell it it's okay. You don't need it. You're safe. You're creating your own safety right now. Because that way, you're going to start looking at finding all the ways, because that's what your mind does, is it goes out looking for all the evidence as to why. So all the reason, justification why you cannot let go of this thing, this story, this person, this job, this mindset. And it's going to go out there, and it's going to go, oh my gosh, you know, I actually do live in a world of abundance. And actually, I don't have to go to lack, because everywhere around me, you're going to start seeing abundance rather than the lack, because you're no longer attached to the story. And this is a virtual living room, right? We're going to meet here at 4:30 every single day for the next 26 days. And you're going to be sitting in this virtual room of people that see you and appreciate you exactly where you are. Nobody's fixing anybody, because there's nothing to fix. Nobody is going to tell you what to do or judge you. This is a place where you get to show up and connect with other people that can actually receive your most valuable assets, which is you. Okay, if you're hiding, if you're going to keep playing small because your story says, if I show up, I'm going to be attacked and judged, and I'll make a fool of myself and I'll look stupid. Love that part that thinks that and show up anyway, okay? Because this is such a great opportunity of celebration in active appreciation, right? And the momentum is going to grow every single day. I'm going to come in here and give you little tidbits of going into the places that you're afraid to go into, so that you can step into something greater. Because here is this beautiful body of yours, like a horse, that just wants you to go on a ride without having to plan out your route, because you miss so much when you're trying to get somewhere, rather than looking at, oh my God, what adventures could I have? Who could I meet along the way? amazing, surprising things that I did not even know exist, that are out there that I couldn't see because I was so focused on getting there without any detours and screwing it up and getting lost. We're going to plug into Cosmic Google, right? We're going to start using the mind, employing the mind to listen to our hearts and follow their heart. Just choose one step today, one step, because your body and your heart and your mind and your soul knows that there's something bigger than what your mind thinks exists. Okay, so what one thing, and you can post this in the comments and questions in the comments below, is what one thing have you seen as a problem that you're going to actually flip, appreciate the problem, appreciate the story that is attached to it, and look at who would you be beyond the limitation of that story. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today. I'm going to keep them short and sweet, but this is up to you to actively participate as part of the appreciation, right? The appreciation challenge is taking one action and letting us witness it. Let us cheer you on. That's why I'm doing this on my personal page, so that other people can see you being the light and seeing that you are living in active appreciation, that the world is abundance and the world wants you to thrive. So that the more that you do that, the more the problems that you think are defining you and limiting you can go away, and the more that they get to step into that energy. So let me know how it lands. Let me know where you've been trying to your mind has been trying to screw you over with all the planning, and what's one spontaneous thing that you could do today. Okay, and that's it. I'm done, and I'm going to stop trying to get my mind have the better of me in going longer than I need to be. So that's it for today. Go out, appreciate what you have been making as your problem, so that you can actually start to lean in and choose something greater than that. Okay, you are not your story and you are not your problems. So there, lots of love. Bye. See you tomorrow, same time, 4:30. Mwah. Tag somebody.